Hello and welcome to PBBN TV. My name is Mark Rosetto. I'm going to be your host for today, and I have got Fiona Elizabeth all the way from the UK. How you doing, Fiona?
I'm really well, thank you. Great to be here.
So
Bit
good.
nervous to be here, but it's great fun.
Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. It's only me. It's all fine. It's all fine. If it makes you feel better, I'm wearing flamingo shorts. There you go. For
Yay!
everyone
I
that
love
can
it.
see, flamingo
Very
shorts. There you go. All is good. So you are a wedding photographer from the UK who had who the reason why this has sparked the conversation is that you had an article that you were referring to and that you were talking about, and it really sparked a fire in you that 27% of Brits don't like their wedding photography, and then one third, one out of three would ask a friend to shoot on a smartphone instead of hiring a photographer, and that there's been a 20% decrease in wedding photography searches over the last 10 years, and 48% of Brits are stating that they like the flexibility of creativity of content creators using their smartphones instead of getting a professional photographer. Now,
Yeah,
you put that together and it makes photographers nervous and going, what the hell? What is going on? So
yeah.
what's your give us a little bit about what's your take on this first? What's your take on this?
I do think it's a really scary stat,
Yeah.
and um, and I think that we should all sit up and actually pay attention to that stat. And I think that a lot of it stems from the the digital landscape, right?
Yeah.
So, and as photographers, we've actually caused more damage than good because we've embraced the digital. I do apologise. The sun's coming out. I'm, guys, I'm in a loft space here with a couple of Velux windows. So we're talking about quality of photography here, and the light is terrible. So you have to bear with me.
All good. All good.
But basically, you know what? I think that as photographers, we have become really complacent.
Yeah.
And when we shoot, we're shooting with lady luck on our shoulders. We're shooting thousands and thousands and thousands of files with the hope that we've got something great to then give it to our clients as a digital file and then say goodbye.
Do you think that's
There's
a do you think that's also a mix, between the AI technology and all the advancements in that you can just take a few photos, chuck it into Filter Pixel, Imagine AI, Evoto, go into Lightroom, click that auto button, and it just kind of like spruces it clear. Do you think that's because like photographers are lazier because they have an attitude, we'll fix it later? Because for those that aren't old enough, we didn't shoot with film. There was no fix it later. Now it's like I was shooting the other day, not shooting, I was talking to a wedding photographer the other day. Shoot like
yeah,
8,000 frames because their cameras go every shot, every time.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
if I did that back in my day, when I was working with Nick and Jerry Dionis at Etsite, if I was to give them 1,000 photos, that would kill me. They'd be like, Mark, 80, I mean, 800, 600, just really good ones. Like,
yeah,
get off, set up in camera. What you frame in camera is what you're going to print, and press the
yeah,
button only the amount of times that you need to get the
yeah.
shot and move on. There's no sorting it later. Like, get it right the first time.
You know what? When I first started out as a wedding photographer over 15 years ago, I would see something and I would think, I'm going to fix that later. And you know what? It's not when back then it was impossible, right?
Yeah,
Because the technology wasn't there. So if I mean, you could fix it, but it meant you were retouching a photo for a very, very long time,
yeah,
and then that's going to cause you a lot of delay. So I very, very quickly learned that everything that I see through my viewfinder had to be perfect before I would hit the shutter speed. And
Yeah.
then you come from a place of shooting with purpose, and
Yeah.
you're more observant. You're reading your environment. You're reading the light. You're reading the, she says, you're reading the foreground and the background and the personalities of your couples to get the best shot.
Yeah.
And I do think that AI has now made it very easy for people just to shoot so much and then run it through the software to clean everything up and be gone.
Yeah.
That we've lost our craft.
Yeah.
We're losing, should I say? We're losing our craft, and we have to pull it back because that's that article that I found, that statistic.
Yeah.
28% of Brits don't like their photographers, and they're choosing content creators. It's we can't. We've got to do something different now.
Yeah.
We,
Do
we
you
have to
think?
we have to produce artwork, right? That goes on the wall, that they're proud to have on the mantelpiece, that they just go, wow, it's amazing.